Good morning. Today is June the 24th, 2020. Today I'd like to tell you about a man. This man. His name was William Borden. He was born in Chicago in 1887, the son of one of the wealthiest men in Chicago. His father had made his fortune in silver mining. At an early age, and we don't know exactly when it was, his mother had been saved and started taking William with her to what was then the Chicago Avenue Church, which today is Moody Church in Chicago. Pastor was R.A. Torrey. And William got saved. And from that time on, from the rest of his life, Bible study and prayer became a regular part of his life. When he graduated from high school at age 16, his parents sent him on an around-the-world tour. They picked out a dedicated Christian man to go with him, and on their travels around the world, they met with many missionaries. William saw the dedication, the zeal of these missionaries to reach others for Christ. And while on this trip, he determined that his calling was to be a missionary. Many of his friends said he's throwing his life away. But in the back of his Bible, he wrote, "No reserves. Otherwise, I'm all in. I'm not holding anything back. I'm going to do what God wants me to do." So he wrote in the back of his Bible, "No reserves." When he got back, he enrolled in Yale University. And when he went there, he and a friend of his began to have Bible study and prayer before breakfast every morning. And that grew by the time of his first year to about 150 students met for Bible study and prayer in the morning before breakfast. By the end of his fourth year, there were 1,000 meeting for prayer and Bible study. Far cry from what Yale is today, but it was. When he finished Yale, many businesses offered him lucrative jobs, making a lot of money. But he said no. He said, and he wrote in his Bible then, "No retreats. I'm not backing up. I made up my mind. I'm going to go with what the Lord wants me to do. I'm not going to retreat." He turned down all the lucrative jobs because he knew where he was going. And so in his Bible he wrote, "No retreats." After he graduated from Yale, he went on to Princeton Theological Seminary. And when he graduated from there, he was ready to go to the mission field. He went to a missions conference, and it was there that he determined that he was going to go to China, to a neglected group of Chinese that the gospel had never been preached to. They spoke Arabic. So before going to China as a missionary, he decided to go to Egypt, first of all, to learn to speak Arabic, and also to learn how to reach Muslims, because this was a Muslim community that he was going to. When he got to Egypt, he contracted cerebral meningitis, and in 3 months, he died. Later, they found in his Bible, before his death, he had written, "No regrets." He knew he was dying. He looked back on his life and he said, "I don't regret anything. No regrets." So, he said, "No reserves. I'm giving it all. No retreats. I'm not going to back up. And no regrets. I don't have anything to be sorry for." Maybe you wonder, why would God allow him to die just 25 years old? Why didn't he let him go to the mission field? Well, I don't know what God does, but I know this. His life, Borden's life, has influenced thousands, if not millions of people to serve God and to serve on the mission field. So let me ask you, have you given your all to the Lord? Have you said, yes, I'm going to give it? There'll be no reserves. I'm not going to hold anything back. And on your way, can you say, I'm not going to back up, no retreats, I'm going forward? And then when it's over, will you be able to say, I don't regret anything I've done? If not, I hope you consider that today. William Borden, a great man of God that gave his all to the Lord. Please consider him today with your life. Have a good day today.